All the answers.
Not really, the popular one.
Okay, let's start with Google Glass. So the rumors about the demise of Google Glass have been exaggerated. Yes, they had some issues that they experimented with the product and then they realized some parts of it are not how it should be. But now they basically moved the Google Glass group into one of the hottest business units at Google under Tony Fadell, which is running some of the home products, and they're planning to release another version this year. So it's definitely not dead. It's actually, I think, going to come out stronger and better. But it's just one pair of glasses. Actually, what's really special about this year is for the first time we're seeing over 10 products shipping to the market. Some of them are right here. And they're all kind of first versions, first iterations of the product. But these are products you can actually buy and use and where we see most of the traction right now is within the enterprise. So any scenario where you have a worker that needs information in their field of view and they need their hands free, there's no other way to deliver that information except for smart glasses. Because let's say if you have to fix a machine, you cannot hold a device that shows you the instructions, right? So in this case, you actually see the instructions on the machine itself. And it guides you step by step how to fix the problem. So things like logistics or field service, training and maintenance are areas where these glasses are now selling. And we're predicting about 1 million units to be sold this year, by the end of this year. So it's the early stages, but it's actually happening. It's not like until a year or two ago, none of these existed actually. So it's really a unique point in time right now. And in our report, we're estimating that by the end of the decade we'll see about 1 billion units shipped to the market. We'll see it mostly in the enterprise market until probably 2016, 2017. But then much more investments coming in and mergers and acquisitions will kind of sort of a big shake-up in the market, and then we start seeing this being adopted by consumers. And it's going to be, it's not like for just people walking on the street. It's mostly for performing a specific task. So you're doing some sport, or cycling, or biking, or skiing. Now you get all your information in the field of view. Or maybe you're cooking, and your hands are dirty, and you cannot use the iPad. So here you have all the information in your field of view, and it again guides you step by step. It can understand what's around you, so it can point you to the different ingredients that you need, and maybe even automatically order new things that you're missing, right? So it becomes kind of a great tool to enhance whatever you do for that specific task. The biggest competitor? So things are moving really fast. Right now, the two products that we see here that are in the market and are selling for the enterprise is the Epson Wearable glasses, the Vuzix M100. OptiInvent is now also starting to ship. It's actually being sold on Amazon. And they have advantages over Google Glass, because Google Glass, if you look at it, it's basically just a notification screen in the corner of your eye. It doesn't really overlay information on your field of view, whereas with these, you can actually see the virtual content, the graphical information embedded in the real world, and that's a huge advantage over Google Glass. So they probably don't have the capabilities of Google to distribute it at that scale, but they're doing very well now in the market. First of all, it's Microsoft jumping in,
of course,
and basically basing their entire strategy around this device, which is amazing.
It's really quite out there.
Windows 10, which is their newest, shiniest operating system, is geared for that kind of device.
They see it as the next big shift, don't they?
It's a game changer.
Yeah, definitely. And what about Google's decision to make it enterprise only?
That's because the traction right now is only in enterprise. Very few vendors actually are succeeding in the consumer space. One of them is Recon.
Yeah.
instruments. They're selling for
ski
you know,
wear,
skiing
yeah.
and cycling and jogging, these kind of things.
I suppose if you make
But
more
it's much harder in the consumer space right now.
Yeah.